Okay, what keeps the next storyteller up at night? Great answer. What doesn't? Please give a warm welcome to David.
One of the longest nights of my life happened when I was at university. We were finishing our exams that year, and we nearly finished, but as per usual with exams, we were cramming before and we weren't sleeping much the last few nights. And I went into the exam with I'd been awake for about 16 hours, I don't recommend it. And everything went well, and with friends we went back to my place, and with my housemates everything was going great. And Debbie, my housemate, and I were sitting down and having a cup of tea. This was around 11 o'clock in the evening, so I'd been up for a good 28 hours. And all of a sudden my housemate Ed comes in with his date. Wonderful, okay, so we meet Marie. Hello Marie, hi, how's it going? So she has a cup of tea with us and everything like that. And after a little time, they go upstairs. Great, okay, well, Debbie and I look at each other, go ahead. And after a little bit of chat, Debbie and I also go upstairs to our separate rooms. All the rooms were on the same floor. And the walls are quite thick. So we never heard anything, it was fine, we could play music, whatever happened, you know, no one was disturbing anyone. I lie in bed and I'm about to fall asleep after a very, very long day. And I hear the most blood-curdling scream that I've ever heard in my life, this high-pitched howl from the beyond. So I suddenly get up, and Debbie, there was a lot of synchronicity, Debbie also had the same reaction, because we both stepped out of our rooms at the same time, slamming the door, going, Debbie? David? Was that you? No, was it you? No, it wasn't me. That was so high-pitched. How could that have been me? Debbie, I haven't had sex in a very long time. Is that how sex is? No, it's not how it sounds like. Oh, good. Ed. So we rush to Ed's room and knock on the door. Guys, is everything all right in there? We heard a scream. And all of a sudden, his door slams open, and in front of me is Marie, who I'd only known for a few minutes, butt naked and in tears, and genuinely the most panicked look on her face. So it was terrifying. So it was, oh, hi there, Marie, how are you doing? Good. Are you all right? What's going on? And she was doing this thing that children sometimes do when they cry. I don't know what's happening. It's like, okay, thank you, Marie. Okay, well, so I rush into their room, to Ed's room, to see what's going on. The first thing I remember, there were candles everywhere. So they were being romantic about it, wonderful. But considering the circumstances, it wasn't romantic, everything was kind of satanically underlit. and I go to the bed where my friend is wriggling about like an evil demon. And I'm just like, what is going on? It was a really unsettling kind of tableau. So I go up to him, Ed, are you all right? Is everything okay? I mean, you know, what's going on? And his face was contorted with pain. He couldn't speak, he was out of breath. And Marie was crying in the corner, we couldn't get anything out of her. So I said, Marie, fine, Debbie, help Marie, I'm gonna call a cab, I'm taking Ed to the hospital. So I carry my friend down the stairs, I wait for the cab, he's still like in tears and crying, and he's like doing these silent screaming, and I don't understand what's going on. And I had his face like on my knee in the cab. He was lying in the back seat with me, and yeah, it was really one of the most panicked evenings of my life. So we get to the hospital, and he gets admitted, and Debbie arrives later on with some clothes for Ed, because I just wrapped him in a sheet. And we wait, and we wait, and we wait, and it just takes forever, and my eyes are doing battle with the ground. And it turns out, so the hours pass, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning, and we're there. We didn't leave the hospital because we were panicked for our friend. And suddenly a doctor comes out with this chart, and I know I sound like the posh one in the Spice Girls, but this man was like posh. He was this kind of uptight, repressed British doctor with a chart. And you have not lived until you've heard somebody telling us the following. Your friend has had a testicular torsion and has ripped several ligaments in his penis. This is due to reverse cowgirl. At this point, I turned to Debbie and I was like, and so then we tried to explain the mechanics of it and what happened. Obviously, like at this point, we were in higher spirits and feeling a little bit more chirpy. And the hours passed, and we were still waiting. And suddenly, Debbie turns around to me and just says, "David, it's Friday today, isn't it?" Yeah, it is now. Don't you have an exam right now? Shit. So I run to my exam, a Spanish oral, and I didn't mean to do that joke. I arrive late, I miss it, and I have to explain to my tutor what just happened. And this is the most patient woman in the world, because she actually understood what was going on, and actually just like, fine, you can take the exam next week, there's going to be an extension period. Lovely. So I finally go home. By this point, I'm shaking, my legs are jelly. And I go home and I just lie down in bed and I can't fall asleep. And I was just thinking, the only two things I could think of were A, practice safe sex. It's like being played off at the Oscars. and secondly, I couldn't stop thinking about my friend, and I was genuinely, for all I laughed about this, I was genuinely panicked for him. And it just made me realise that as much as your night can be the longest night in the world, there's always somebody else who's having a longer one.